Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the final season of Glory, Glory, Man United. We've kicked on a fair bit from the start of the season, mainly because I've had 2 streams over the week. So I've decided to stop. I could have carried on streaming, but I thought, but better not do any more streams, because otherwise we're going to be pretty much at the end of the series. So you find us at the 1st of December. But before we get into today's episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like today's video, and hit that notification bell, because there's lots of stuff going down on the channel. We've got the Deportivo save coming up after this. We've also got a PSG save that I've started using the 06-07 database just for one season to see how I can get on. In the noughties, Lyon were the dominant team. They actually went on that season to win 7 in a row. PSG haven't got the Qatari money as well, so I thought I'd give them a little go. So make sure you follow that series. Let's get into it. Leeds United and Bayern Munich. The league table looks like this. There we are. 4 points clear. 1 defeat we've had in those 12 games. We've won all the other 11s. The 4-2-2-2 formation is coming across very nicely. So we won't go through all of them, but look at some of the wins we've had. And this is on stream as well, when I'm not concentrating as much. Chelsea 4-1s. We've had drubbings of Forest. Everton 7-0 against Monaco in the Champions League. Man City away 3-2. Man City away 2-1. Our only defeat was a 1-0 against Arsenal. 9-1 against Bruges. 4-0 at home against Chelsea in the EFL. 5-0 at home against Southampton. And we've just drawn against Monaco. There's the Champions League group. I thought it was going to be difficult, and we've absolutely bossed it. 21 goals scored in 5 games, and we've got Bayern Munich next. So Leeds United actually are doing pretty well. They were 4th. They're on a little bit of a slide, but they've started the season pretty well there. Now, we've had some big news. Big news. The Glazers have gone. We have a French guy as owner. Let me just find him. Where are we? There we go. Gilles Garnier. Now, he's like manager of... I can't remember what team we said on stream, but it wasn't even a big team. It wasn't a big team in France. He's like Borders or something like that. I can't remember. If someone knows down in the comments, just put it in there for me. I can't remember what we said it was. He's come in, and even though the finances aren't... We were paying £2.4 million a month, and he's managed to sort out a new loan where he's probably going longer, but... We're only playing 1 million a month, so the money is only going to get higher and higher. So I think that's about it. Let's have a look before we play today's games. Let's have a little look at the players themselves, see who's performing, who's not. So goal-wise, Mason Greenwood, 10 goals in 10 starts for him, 4 and a sub. He is the main man at the moment. Rashford has had to sit out a little bit. Pogba has made a brilliant start to the season as well, 9 goals. Erling and Rashford. Sterling has managed to be scoring a couple of goals. I've played him as an advanced forward in a couple of games. He's scored 4 and 2. So he's in decent form, which is good, because just João Felix is still not bang at it. He's got himself 3 goals. Milinkovic has done all right. Sancho's done all right since he's come back in. Our squad is pretty crazy. Look, average ratings, we've got Chilwell and Pogba over 8. Brandon Williams, 2 left-backs. Look at the ratings. Brandon Williams, 3 goals and 5 assists in 9 games. Kai Havertz, 7 assists. N'Golo Kante, 7.10. He's now ball-winning midfielder, but he's managed to knock himself up 93%, which is good. Midfielders all doing very, very well. Appearance-wise, let's see who's not really featured. They're youngsters. Garner, Laird, Ronaldo's not really featured, just mainly because Greenwood and then Sterling has come in and done really well. Harry Maguire, Dean Henderson have had a couple of games. They will play in the next game against Bayern Munich. Twanzebe, Grealish has done okay, a bit in and out. He will play in the next game as well. So yeah, pretty happy. Chances created as well. Diego Dalot, 12 and 14, so that's very impressive for a right back. He is looking really good down that right hand side. Let's pick a team for today. I'm not quite sure how many changes we did. Look, this is the team that we played against Monaco in the last Champions League game. So pretty much a second string side. We have had the luxury of being able to rotate a lot of players. We've got a very attacking two of Felix on shadow striker. When the first time I moved that on stream to a shadow striker, he ended up scoring 2 goals, and then he hasn't scored since. Havertz is a trequartiste. So you could put him anything, and he would still do a job. Kante back in. It is good that we've been able to rest these players. Williams, I'm going to let him play actually today. I'm going to let him play. De Ligt, Milenkovic, who's got himself a few goals. Dalot, who's been quality. Haaland and Greenwood up front. And that's not a bad looking bench, is it? Let's get McTominay on the bench. Do we put a centre-half on there? Yeah, we need to put a centre-half on, don't we? Twanzebe centre-half. So there we go. De Gea, Dalot, Milenkovic, De Ligt, Williams, Pogba, Kante, Felix, Havertz, Haaland and Greenwood. I'm pretty happy with that. Right. Leeds had a torrid time against us last season. I think we beat them like 9. Hang on. We've got to have to look at the past. Let's look at the past meetings. Was it last season? Yeah. We won 11-0 and 5-0. So a 16-0 aggregate score over them last year. I don't think we'll have the same again. As I said, they are doing pretty well. I've got a couple of English boys in, Willock and Davies. Right, this could be the first highlight. A steady, slow start to the game. Hopefully you'll be able to see the 4-2-2 in action. Pogba comes really deep. Look, the 2 wing-backs start really high. So the width, if you're ever wondering about the width, it's never really a problem, because look at they're pretty much up there with the cams. And when you have players like Williams, look, Brandon Williams has pretty much gone the full length of the pitch. Whoa, I thought it was going in. Good save by Muric. I think he's the Man City keeper. He's like 3rd choice Man City keeper, I think. Right, Pogba has it. Cleared. But a quiet first half. Good job I chose to do 2 games this episode and not 1. Right, just before half time. We're normally rampant in the first half. We normally get games done in the first half. But we've allowed Leeds to build a little bit of a platform in this game. Havertz has done well to intercept. He's nodded down to Pogba. Dalot's on his bike. Right, we need Greenwood and Haaland getting in the middle. Dalot's found Haaland, and we've lost the ball. Are we going to get it back? They're balls that we need to pick up. We do. Kante in a perfect position as always. Brandon Williams, a little bit narrow. He's gone for a low cross. And we've managed to get ourselves a penalty by the looks of it. Yes, we have. Paul Pogba stepping up. The captain. Come on, just before half time. Yeah, puts the keeper the wrong way. We've got the breakthrough. It's been not long. It's only been the first half. But a little bit edgy. We've created a fair bit. They look too clear cut, 2 half. We're in control of the game. So half time, 1-0. Leeds have had more of the ball. I am going to have a little bit of a bollocking. So we can do better. We're at home. We're top of the league. We should be dominating possession a little bit. Right, Leeds have got a free kick. De Gea has come for it nicely. A little bit worried that was going to be a free header for them at the back stick. But look, De Gea did well. He's kicked it out nice and low. Fizzed it into Havertz, who's taken it on. Good tackle. That was a good tackle. And allow Leeds have the chance to break. Played it round as quite nicely, but we're allowing them to do it. We're going to get that down. Dalot to Felix. Back to Dalot. He's going himself. He's still going. He's still going. He skipped past one tackle. Crossing. Oh, Havertz. 6 yards out, middle of the goal. He should have scored. He should have scored. Right, Pogba. De Ligt. Pogba. Haaland over the bar. Pogba. Greenwood, free header off the bar. And it is still 1-0. And now they're on the break here. Right, we're just going to drop it down to cautious just to make sure. Right, we need to do a sub. Let's get Williams off. No, we're not. Williams will have to stay on. Let's get a striker on. Let's get Rashford on. Tell you what, let's change the 2 camps. Let's be brave. Sterling and Sancho on for Felix and Havertz. Here we go. Pogba. Can we seal it? Oh, I thought it was just going to fall into Rashford's head then. Maruch did well again. Here we go. What are they going to build? Right, he's throwing it out. Callum Roberts. Down this right-hand side. Cool shot. Willock. A few English boys in the team, which is good. Sterling's robbed him. Here we go. Raheem Sterling. He's been great form for us. Rashford. I don't think he's going to score from there, is he? Nope. No, he's not. Let's demand a little bit more. Cleared. Right, Kante. Delict. And the time is ticking down. And there we have it. There we have it. Disappointing. I am going to say I'm unhappy with that performance. We should have had the game done. They didn't cause us any problems really in the second half. Our defenders though, Dalot, Milenkovic, Delict and Williams, the only players to get over 7. So what we're going to do is Bayern Munich game. I know we've qualified, but I want you to have a little look at some of the other players. So Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Mejbri. We're going to put Raheem Sterling up front. Grealish. Rashford can start. Maybe even Garner, McTominay. 5 straight wins for us, look. And we'll see. Let's just see how Liverpool get on. But I think it's important just to see, rather than just doing the big games all the time, just seeing how the sort of like the backup, the reserves boys are doing. We have had a really nice draw in the Carabao Cup. We have had 2 really tough draws. We got Man City away and then Chelsea at home, which we've obviously got through. And now we've got Portsmouth, who are in League One, in the quarterfinals. So that was a good draw. Just means I get the opportunity just to rotate players again. The Champions League's been very good to us as well. So once again, we've allowed to have a few rotations in there. Club Brugge was so bad that allowed us the second time round. So our sort of like backup players have been able to play sort of like 3 games in the Champions League. Just keeps them happy. Because the squad is brilliant. I really wouldn't... If I went beyond it, I don't know what I would do in terms of strengthening. Ooh, Liverpool drew at Chelsea. So that has put us 6 points clear. Get in. Right, Bayern Munich game. Let's get this squad rotated. Let's get a couple of these youngsters in. Twanzebe as well. See how they perform. We've just been given Crew at home in the FA Cup as well, so another opportunity to rotate. I am wanting to play, when it comes to it, the strongest players, strongest team as much as I possibly can in all the games to make sure we have the best chance of winning pretty much all of the competitions. So playing Crew at home, League 2, it just gives us the opportunity just to rest some of the big players as well at the start of January. We're coming into this busy Christmas period now. So the quality of our squad is going to hopefully be the difference between us winning the league and not, basically. Right, the team. Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Twanzebe, Harry Maguire, Chilwell, McTominay. We're going to go Mejbri. And then we're going to go Grealish. Sancho as a shadow striker. Marcus Rashford as a presser. And Raheem Sterling as an advanced forward. Let's get some of these other ones on. Lenny Collins. James Garner. Emmanuel Laird. He's not good enough, but he's not good enough, is he? But he does all 3 positions. It's another Man United youngster. It ticks a box, doesn't it? It ticks a box. And if he's happy playing a handful of games a season, and that'll do. And then Ronaldo. Look at them stats. Amazing. Right, so there is a very rotated squad. But there's some absolute quality in there. Maybe the centre midfield's not as strong. But Mejbri, to be fair, he's only 20 years old. He's turning into a very, very good player. They've still got Neuer rocking it at 37. Right, let's see how we get on. We're going to go attacking. I'm hoping they put on a bit of performance. I would like to see a really good performance from Jack Grealish. Rashford needs a goal or 2 as well. Not a bad backup to have. I don't know. If obviously I'm not doing the save next, where would you strengthen? Give me 2 positions you would strengthen. Maybe a goalkeeper, David De Gea. What's he, 30 odd? So maybe if we were doing the save long term, you'd maybe look at that. Potentially centre half, Milenkovic. He's very good, but then we've got Maguire aging, Tuanzebe. So let me know in the comments. You don't need to say necessarily which player because we're 5 seasons in, so a lot of players may now be. We've done 4 seasons, so a lot of players now may be regens and past their best. Grealish has made it 1-0. But let me know down in the comments, what area would you look at strengthening based on this tactic? Coutinho lost out, did he? Oh, shocking pass to Rashford. Lovely layoff to Mejbri. Mejbri into Grealish. Jinx himself in the area. Proper Jack Grealish style, that. I bloody love him. Right, passionate. I'm pleased. Let's go. Right, start at the second half. I've got a throw. Awful throw. That's standard. Mejbri. McTominay. Mejbri. Nice little ball out wide. Wan-Bissaka. Cross blocked. We pick up the seconds. We are. Maguire. Mejbri. Sancho. Here he is jinking through. Good strike. Decent save from the veteran. Neuer. I am finding it as well, just managing to be able to do this with rotation a little bit. No one is really unhappy. Harry Maguire's whinged a little bit at the start of the season, or was it the end of last season? But he seems, don't know what highlight that's all about, but he does seem a little bit happier. No one's really kicking up a fuss wanting to leave. Even Ronaldo, I kind of said, I'll sell you then, but if you want. And he went, oh, no. So even he's happy doing the very little game time he's actually getting. Right, Isaac is in. And Henderson saved. Henderson's done well as well. I've worried about him in previous seasons, but the games that he's played this year, he's done really, really well. Right, let's just have a cheeky demand more. Let's try and get that second goal, and then we'll look at doing a couple of changes. We may bring Ronaldo on for a little bit. Chilwell, hit it. Blocked, saved. Here we go. We'll do it after this highlight. We'll give a couple of players. We do want to get James Garner as well. Mejbri, hit it. He has hit it. 2-0. Lovely finish. Let's get some subs in. Let's get Ronaldo on for Rashford. Play him as a poacher. Let's go James Garner. We're going to take Sancho off. And we're going to go Mejbri can play in the behind the front men. Let's get him games as well. And Lenny Collins. How's he? What kind of a player is he? He's not a bad player. He can do centre-half for us. I could tell you we can ball win in there. But McTominay's not had a great game. He can go in there for us. So 2-0. Triple subs on the way. A veteran and then 2 boys from the youth system. Right, Chilwell. Let's knock it onto cautious now. Tuanzebe, he's worth a lot of money. I think we get 2.4 million for a win. Chilwell. Mejbri, what a save. We're going to get it. No, we aren't. I thought we were bound to get a slide tackle over the line then. Never happened. Our wage bill, by the way, we're paying £5.8 million a week. All the players that I've had over the years, even Dalot now is on like 200 grand a week. We've not spent a lot in transfers this season, but we've definitely spent a lot in wages. I'll show you that just before we finish quickly. We were having a laugh in it the stream the other night, the amount of money that we're spending on wages. But it's just the going rate. They're all Sterling's. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Raheem Sterling, 3-0. Rounds the keeper, dribbles it into the back of the net. He's had another really good game up top as an advanced forward. Yeah, you know, when you've got these sort of players as your backups, you know, your Maguires, your Chilwells, your Grealishes, Ronaldo's on like God knows what, 300 and something grand a week. Raheem Sterling's going to be on a lot of money. It's going to cost a lot of money. But we haven't spent a lot. And if I was doing another year, I probably would once again not spend a lot. So there we are. 5 wins. I think we've scored 24 goals in those 6 games in the Champions League. And even after that defeat and a win for Monaco, Bayern Munich actually had to win that. And they've lost. Ooh, the final's at the Mestalla. Nice. Is that the new Mestalla? Yeah, built in 2021. Nice. So, yeah, before we go, our contracts. Have a look at this. So, Pogba 400, Felix 375, Haaland 375, De Gea 350, Ronaldo 325, Raheem Sterling 325, De Ligt 300, 275 Rashford and Havertz, N'Golo Kante 220, Sancho 215. Dalot's just signed a new deal. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players who have got over 200 grand a week. Then Maguire on 190. Bit of a drop then down to Milankovic 130. Chilwell 115. Greenwood's on 110. Grealish 99. Twanzebe 93. Wan-Bissaka 80. Brandon Williams 50. Mejbri 38. Henderson 47. McTominay 35. Garner 35. Laird 13.5. And Lenny Collins 7.75. So there is a lot of money out in wages. What we're spending. Our committed spending is 5.9 million a week on wages. But the money's still rocking in. Look at the money we made. We've already made this season. Last season we made a loss. But that would have been also down to the transfers spent, I would have thought. Yeah. Like over 100 million. 100 million outlaid there. Ronaldo will be off the books as well. There may be one or two that you'd probably look at losing. We could probably cope with just losing Ronaldo and not re-strengthening his position, to be honest. Especially now Raheem Sterling's doing really well. And that is it for today. Now, there won't be any more live streams, I don't think, of this series. We do need to make sure that I have enough episodes to keep us going. So I don't think there'll be any more live streams. I will look at starting a live stream save once I've moved into the new house, whenever that'll be. The PSG save's gone out of the way. The Deportivo one's up and running. We may stream one of the other 3 saves. But I tend to need a chilled out one for a stream, and this one has been a fantastic opportunity to stream. So, next episode we'll come back. We'll come back somewhere, I don't know, maybe in and around Chelsea. Arsenal at home looks pretty good at the end of January. Thank you very much for watching. Your support on this series once again has been awesome. There will be a Man United one returning next year, that's for sure. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that kind of thing. Check out all the other stuff on the channel because I'm working fucking hard to get this channel up to 4,000 subs. Keep promoting, keep sharing my content. It'd be much appreciated. Cheers, guys. See you later.